Today I fucked up by sending my boyfriend a nude. My boyfriend and I were at a game night with my friends this past weekend, and we were playing a game called Snake Oil. If you're not familiar with it, one person draws a card that tells them what they are: X, taxi driver, high school dropout, Santa, etc. The rest of the group combine 2 of their 6 cards that are objects: X, map, danger, TV, leash, broom, and try to sell a product to the one person. So my boyfriend's turn comes around and I think I can get an easy win by sending him a nude that I had in my phone. As soon as I got my phone out, the group started yelling saying no cheating, no sexual promises, ! And my sweet, clueless boyfriend opens his phone to our messages and shows everyone that there are no typing bubbles to indicate I am typing. Well, I had already sent the photo and it just hadn't registered on his phone yet when he looked, but as soon as he turned it around to the group, bam, titties on the screen. Everyone saw them. On the bright side, most everyone just skipped their turn and said nothing will beat those titties, and I won the round. Checkmate. Too long didn't read. Tried to cheat at a game by sending my boyfriend a nude so I'd win and everyone saw. Edit. Thank you for laughing with me, guys. To note, I didn't win the game, I just won the round. It was not a very serious game, we were all joking around and having fun. They were not angry I did this. Seemingly the only angry people are a few on here who take gaming very seriously. I promise I won't be making an appearance at any of your game nights. While I appreciate the enthusiasm for my boobs, I will not be showing them to anyone. Don't forget to vote! ! Lol. Well, on the plus side there is group consensus you have nice boobs, so that's a win, right? Silver lining and all that. Edit. Thanks for the award. Of course it's a comment about boobs. Don't change Reddit, don't change. I have the biggest boobs of my friend group. It just sucks I'm a man. RIP inbox. Was not anticipating this, RIP indeed. At least it wasn't a vagina/asshole photo. That would be exponentially more embarrassing. More embarrassing if it's a gaping hole with the face in it. It could have been a lot worse to send to him. Nice self-esteem boost there, smile. Nice self-esteem boobs there, smile. How does that game work? Like, between combining the cards, so let's say, danger broom, you have to sell danger brooms to your boyfriend who is a barista. How do you win, and why would sending a nude be cheating? You win the round by having the best or their favorite product/sales pitch. The first person to win 7 rounds wins the whole game. I used boobs as my sales pitch, so I mean I guess technically it isn't cheating, just not something everyone else could do, lol. Today I fucked up when my ex-girlfriend walked in to find me in the shower with my mum. In keeping with the today I fucked up tradition, this didn't happen today but around 20 years ago, when I was 19 years old. But it's still a classic. So, I was out one night drinking and generally having a good time when I bumped into my ex at a bar. After quite a few beers I convinced her to come back to my folks' place where I was living at the time. Needless to say, we had a fun night fucking like exes. Next morning I wake up with a massive hangover, a huge dose of regret, and my ex asleep on my pillow. I felt horrible and couldn't think of anything worse than cuddling and dredging up memories of a relationship I definitely didn't want to be in. I needed to escape, so I told her I was going to take a shower. So off I went. I get to the bathroom to find my mum was in there taking a bath. What to do? I really didn't want to head back to bed and hang out with my ex. So given the shower is separate from the bath, like 1 meter away, I make the fateful decision to interrupt my mum and ask if she's okay with me taking a shower. We're a pretty cool, liberal family. It's not like we take baths together, but we are pretty relaxed. So I jump in the shower and decide to sit down and nurse my hangover in relative privacy. That is, once seated on the floor I can't even see my mum. She may as well not even be there. Next thing I know I see the bathroom door open and my ex saunters in completely naked to surprise me. Since she can hear the shower running, she's really not expecting to find my mum splayed out naked in the bath. Mum shrieks. Ex shrieks and then storms out and slams the door. Still makes me laugh to this day, smile. Too long didn't read. Brought my ex home one night from a bar. Decided to have a shower the next morning despite the fact my mum was taking a bath in the same room. Ex walks in naked to everyone's surprise. So, you say you have a bath and a shower. What a nice subtle flex there. When I say I have a pretty liberal family, I mean we have support universal healthcare and gay marriage, but I can't say I'd ever be comfortable showering in the same room as my naked bathing mother. I understand that in America, the whole continent, it's definitely not normal to see your family naked, even if it's not a sexual thing. But I grew up in a one-bathroom apartment, so it was indeed common to have someone come inside to pee while you showered, although the curtain was opaque so no one saw anyone. Lately with COVID, when I go visit my mom, I change my clothes right in the doorway, as I have clothes in her home that she washes, and that way we avoid me bringing anything from outside. I really don't care that she, my sister, or even nephew see me changing, but then again, I always have underwear. Can't imagine being butt naked in front of them. Sounds like the beginning of a bad porno. We're a pretty cool, liberal family. This is not usually followed up with baths with mum. Today I fucked up by meeting with other members of the furry community. Well, this didn't happen today, but a few weeks ago, you know the drill. Also, this is a throwaway account because I don't want to offend anyone who knows me personally. First, some backstory. I am, or was, furry. Yeah, I know, we can be weird. A long time ago I discovered furry porn and quickly realized that I'm really into it, to the point at which I didn't consume any other form of pornography. And after a few years I came, into contact with some SFW communities as well, and I started to participate in some local message boards in my country. It was all fun and games, until about half a year ago I decided that I wanted to actually meet some of these people in real life. Not to have sex or anything, but actually to make some RL friends, since many of my current friends moved away and I started to feel a bit lonely. Someone organized a meetup and I signed up for it. Nothing special was planned, just meeting for an evening to hang out and play some games. I was really excited to make some friends and looked forward to it. I knew that things went downhill as soon as I saw the others for the first time. They didn't do anything weird, it was just this realization that I'm meeting with other furries. Which was strange, to say the least. And then they actually started talking about furry stuff, like fursuits, conventions, etc. And I realized how much I used to separate my online persona from my real life persona. It's hard to describe why I felt weird about it. I guess I used the furry community as a way to escape reality, and now facing it in reality instantly took away this appeal. I stayed for a bit but left the meetup pretty quickly. And in the following days, the worst thing happened. I lost interest in furry porn. I started to associate it with real people and real life in general. It just didn't do it for me anymore. Now I'm left without new friends, and with part of my identity and fetish being taken away. I hope this story made sense. I typed it quickly on my phone. Also, please note that I don't want to paint a bad picture of furries with this post. You guys and girls are pretty great and I'm glad that you are having a good time. But I guess it's not for me. Too long didn't read, was a furry, met with other furries in real life, felt weird about it and now I'm not a furry anymore, maybe. Edit, typo and formatting. Edit 2, Jesus Christ guys, calm down with the furry hate. It's not a community about sex. Sex is just a part of it for some people. Shout out to you /Mont_Fox's comment for explaining that in more detail. I just wanted to share my experience with you. Please behave or I'll have to delete this post. Edit 3, since some of you are asking what a furry is, there is a really nice and wholesome YouTube documentary about it, which also covers some of the controversies around the fandom. Check it out. Never meet your heroes, Amirite. Though I can't relate to the details, I can very much relate to the overall experience. The escape can feel hollow, so we try to make it more real by dragging it into the reality we're escaping from. I hope you can find some kind of balance between the hollow escape and harsh reality. That's some deep stuff, thanks mate. Sometimes fantasies are best kept as fantasies. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You'll never know if you are a real furry until a 38-year-old overweight person in an anthropomorphic fursuit is rubbing up against you while you hope the Scotch Guard you sprayed on your suit protects the fur from whatever fluids might get through their suit onto yours, while you hear the struggled groans of ecstasy echoing in the headpiece of your suit. Only in that, the purest of furry moments as the other party shivers with climax, can you know if you are a furry or simply a tourist. I'm not a furry. It has no appeal to me. Think I get what you're trying to say. You were sexually attracted to the fursona characters. Meeting the actual people made you realize they were just people in costumes and that wasn't your kink. 2D 3D. My younger sister had a furry suit that she made. My dad hated it. She'd take it along and wear it when we went to the state fair. Said it drew too much attention to have a person in a random wolf-like costume following him around lol. Few weeks ago I was at the grocery store and saw a furry out shopping with their mom. Full costume. Mom was a trooper, but you could see the embarrassment in her eyes.